last time on Ink and Blood, our heroes had discovered Lord Goda's secret, and after some brief investigation, were interrupted by a man named as Baisho Shield, who essentially captured Lord Goda and bound him in his spirit. And through the preceding night of resting before their journey towards the Black Library, things happened. Like time stuff.
I didn't do it.
Jerry did in fact do it. He is trying to change the narrative, but cannot. As he did some things he probably shouldn't have. And so, after a brief discussion about responsibility and cosmic time dilation, our heroes have finally resolved that issue for the most part. And now the party is preparing for the morning journey towards the docks that will lead them to the Black Library. So,
before that happens, can Elliot make a stop by Koki's room?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Let me see. I think I have rooms in here for you guys. Hold on, let me find them.
And is it also possible to take me to the
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I got
the party? Yeah, I'm stuck on the road.
There you go.
Thank you.
Wait, why is this roof not... That isn't poggers. Oh, here you go. Okay. Well, let me move you.
Tells me we're sharing a bunk anyway.
Let me take you over here. And... Let's see. Oh my gosh, like, you just happen to be laying next to each other? Wow. Terry and Jerry are definitely laying within eyesight of each other because no way Terry's letting him go.
And Jerry's all, I want to roll stealth to stuff the bed with hay.
You know what? Raul is also going to be sleeping within eyesight of Jerry. There we go. Okay.
All right. So Koki's like been invested in that book of Western gods, like, you know, saddened by the entry about Crowley, but very interested in the other ones.
All right, there you go.
Oh, okay. So we're like not even in different rooms. We're just like sleeping.
Yeah, it's a board.
Awkwardly. I like how our beds are facing each other too. Like we can't even look away from each other. We just have to stare at each other.
Koki, are you awake?
I do, however, attempt to. Is Koki asleep, or I mean?
At this point, he's probably still reading through that book of Western gods.
Okay.
Nerd.
Koki.
Koki kind of like jumps because he wasn't expecting Elliot to say anything.
My apologies. I did not mean to frighten you.
Koki forgives Elliot.
May I speak candidly to you?
Of course.
The things I say will be difficult, but I wish you to know them. I have always wanted a friend. I've spent most of my life alone. Most people find the things I have interest in to be distasteful. I lack identity, as I have spent most of my years studying. In that time, I was taught many things, like the art of healing, which is something that we share an interest in. I have been judged by many. I have been called many things, such as a necromancer. My only friend is Lorne, who has taught me to heal. It is difficult for me to forgive those who have been unkind to me though it is easier when I see how easy it is to rush to judgment. I consider you a friend. When I left to travel, I imagined it would be difficult to make friends, and you accepted me very quickly. There's a small tear going down in Elliot's eye at this point.
Koki's eyes are welling up as well.
It is, however, easier to understand their rush to judgment, as I have rushed to judgment with you. I have thought long and hard about your predicament, and I want you to know you are not alone, and that you have a friend, and perhaps by the end of this, Jerry will not be the only one to defy a god. And with that, I give him a wink. I hope you can forgive my rush to judgment.
Koki's like holding back, just like sobbing at this point. He's like, Koki has made mistakes in Koki's life. And Koki cannot forgive Elliot because Elliot has nothing to be forgiven for. Koki is just so happy.
You have a friend in me, Koki. And I stand up and I walk to him and I put my hand out to shake his hand.
Koki looks at the hand and then just like lunges forward in a hug.
And Elliot embraces Koki in a hug. It is awkward, by the way, Koki. He's like grabbing way too tight, and it's very awkward. Like
Koki appreciates the tightness. Like to Koki, tightness equals care. So like that, Koki is all good.
Meanwhile,
I might be hurting you.
10 feet away. Meanwhile, 10 feet away. There's a lot of love down there. Anybody awake? Are we sleeping? Okay. All right, good.
Yeah, no, I mean, even if I was awake, I wouldn't interrupt them. It seems so happy. It'd be so rude.
Jerry, I love you too. Get over here. Get over here, you big lug.
Rawl is actively trying to look like he's not paying attention.
No, I give you that that bearded, like I think it's Jeremiah Johnson or whatever, the nod, like
the nod. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jerry is unable to move as he's been tied into his bed, so he can't do things. Oh man! And thus,
I obviously let go of the embrace, and I go back to my bed, and I just give Koki a knowing nod.
Koki like nods back like a little bit more eagerly.
All right. Well, everybody goes back to bed, and eventually the sun rises through the eastern windows. There is a soft knock at the door. You hear a voice say, "It is time."
If possible, I was already up and
Sure.
quietly putting on my armor and or whatever, my equipment and that kind of stuff. I will are they opening the door, or do I have to go answer it?
Koki unties Jerry.
They just knocked. Jerry is now untied.
Okay. Where's the door at? In the north, or?
It's right here. The door right there.
Oh, there it is.
And
okay.
right there.
Okay. I'll go to the door and open it.
All right.
Just watching Jerry run around him.
It stands
Oh.
up.
As you open the door, you see this man standing. Tell the others it is time. We must make haste for the Black Library.
That is by show, right?
Yeah.
Good morning, by show. I will. And I clap my hands loudly. All right, you heard him. Maybe you didn't. It's time we were off.
Kogi nods, gathers his things, puts them up his
It's ready.
robe, and is ready to go.
we don't. Do we do breakfast or no? That's both Chilled and Jerry asking.
I mean, yeah, you guys can eat breakfast if you want.
Is there breakfast here or?
I mean, you could ask.
Shit. Bye show. Is he still?
Would Baisho know?
Yes.
Bye show. We have a long day ahead of us, and I get cranky when I don't eat, like a child. And I was wondering if there's any food in Lord Goda's house, maybe.
You're quite honest with yourself. That is good. As for food, unfortunately, we do not have time for a cooked breakfast. You'll have to deal with rations.
That's okay. Where would I get those?
Do you not have any?
Terry, do you have any extra rations?
You guys do have rations in your pack.
Yeah, if you have out of character, if you have like an explorer's pack or something like that, it comes with like rations and stuff.
Oh, I do not.
Oh,
I have a priest pack. I'm drinking holy water for breakfast.
No. All the packs have rations.
Oh,
All of
okay.
them.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you
okay.
can still go ahead and drink the holy water. if
I
you
mean,
want,
I
just-
guess you could do that, but you know,
I mean, yeah, that's part of your thing. Far be it from me.
way
Okay.
too dank.
got it. And
It's a wet. Oh, go ahead.
And Terry, like his was in the water, the slime. Does he need extra food? Like I can give him some. I'm trying to get on everybody's good side today.
I have.
Did you say that to me, dude?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I like Elliot.
I
overheard
lean
it.
down to you and I appreciate your effort.
Did you also mumble the trying to get on everybody's good side in front of Thierry as well?
I'm not actually sure if I exclaimed it or not.
Jerry exclaims!
No, I honestly I pictured him like elbowing my like upper thigh, like, hey, I'm trying to get on everybody's good side. Like, am I doing good, Dad?
Elliot attempts to give Jerry some rations.
No. Thank you. I don't know what I prepared. But thank you. What do you have in there?
Jerky.
Is it animal jerky?
Saw that one coming.
wait. Oh, that hesitation has me worried.
You know,
Just jerky.
I think I'm going vegan today, Elliot. I think I'll be over here.
Is it animal jerky?
Are you sure you don't want my jerky?
Thank you, Elliot. I'm trying to watch my weight a little bit.
He's technically
Would
correct.
anyone like some jerky?
That's
Brawl
kind of
takes
correct.
some and immediately eats it.
Oh my god.
Koki tries some as well.
It's good.
Well then, if you're ready, we must make haste. The kites are outside.
Just a small question. I'm fairly bigger than everyone in the group here. They'll have no problem carrying me.
You'll be fine. The kite that we have will support your weight.
And the winds of Glaeus are quite strong.
Come.
Jerry tries to hide his fear, but it's not doing a very good job because sweat kind of betrays him.
No.
Koki notices this and kind of leans in and says, Koki does not like this manner of transport either.
You fear death, Terry.
Do you fear death?
Of course I do. But it will come. Well, it's not a fear that I'm I would describe it as. It's an arrangement. My death is coming. Everyone's is. Just want to put it off as long as possible.
In the name of the Bai Show and of the Holy and of the, I don't know what Jerry and Raul would represent. Amen.
We are in cross formation.
Yep.
My God, so holy. All right. Well, as you follow Baisho outside of the estate, he will lead you to a small stables where there are several large contraptions kind of leaned against the side of the building. And these are kites stacked here. You'll notice that this creature approaches.
Scribbles while squinting.
Excuse me! Those are Lord Goda's property and you just... Baisho will turn and look at him and will not say anything.
Koki is happy to see you again.
Very well. Be sure that they are returned. Oh, hello, Kooky.
Hello, Scribbles.
It's good. Yes?
Or do you prefer your, does Scribbles while squinting prefer Scribbles while squinting's full name said?
That's an interesting vocal tick that you have. You may call me Squint if you wish.
Well, thank you, Squint. Squint, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Koki has a question for you.
Speak and receive wisdom from mighty Scribbles while squinting.
Has Squints noticed any creatures talking from the well?
No.
Oh, Jerry kind of hears that and is very, I mean, it just sounds like a lie. And Jerry loves lying. And he's just going to listen a little bit closer on their conversation.
Okay, I want to roll an insight check.
Go ahead. Jerry loves lying. It's so sick.
Adding to my Jerry notes.
Yeah, that was not truthful.
Koki thinks Squints is lying. Koki has heard something called to Koki from the well.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. You should.
Before Koki and friends went on journey, Koki went over to the well and was having fun playing with the echo. After Koki said Koki's name a few times, Koki heard a voice from down there.
He'll start to look around a little unsettled. I do not know what you mean. He'll keep looking over at Baisho, who's just staring at him now.
Can I roll perception to see if there's any sort of like connection there?
Well, no need to roll. Baisho, it's part of his job to seek out akumic worship and, abuse. And he's just staring at Scribbles. He's basically like, he's not the time cop, he's the demon cop. And he's staring at this guy. And Scribbles is soaked in sweat.
Oh.
Well, maybe if Squints doesn't know, Koki can show you. And Koki starts making his way towards the well.
No, that's not okay. All right, well, he'll follow. Is everyone following? Baisho's following.
Do we want
I
to?
mean, if everyone else is going,
Okay.
then Elliot's gonna follow.
This is quite a little detour.
Oh wow, I love mysteries.
Koki
Who's the little scamp today, Koki?
Hold on. Snap to grid.
Yo,
There we go. I don't want to fall in.
We scamping right now?
Koki leans over the side of the well and yells down it. One moment.
I love how we strategically is surrounded.
Koki!
It's only an echo. That's all it is. There's nothing.
What?
See? Did everybody hear?
That wasn't anything. That wasn't. Baisho will raise an eyebrow and will move to the front.
Who is friend down there?
I don't have any friends.
Koki wants to be your friend.
Fine. All right, you will hear shuddering and like crunching sounds of stone. Scribbles will back up. Oh no! No! Baisho will stand back and will pull out some of his capturing tags.
Koki's still like leaned over the well, like anticipating what's gonna come out.
Piece by piece, giant rumbling kind of. How would I describe this? Like stone being rubbed on by sandpaper, I'd say. Just shock. Yeah.
Elliot, I think I want to try the jerky before I die.
Here you go. I hand him some secret jerky.
I'm just gnawing on it as I anticipate the weight of whatever this thing is coming out of the well.
Oh, man.
Elliot also takes a bite.
I'm sorry, just like, I want to try some of that before I die. Okay. Alrighty then. Here we go. One second.
Oh no, but what if I invited you to the jerky party?
The jerky.
What if we have a jerky party? What if
I haven't been to a jerky party since college. I was rushing a frat. Oh wait, are we talking about something else?
Guys, jerky parties are more normal than you think, right?
This... What the fuck is happening? God.
Elliot's sharing his jerky early in the morning with the rest of us. It's very nice of him.
Bye,
Raul.
Raul's gone.
You're all grounded.
Some people can't handle the intensity of a jerky party.
All right.
Hey, maybe that's the party I put myself in.
Yeah, you only have to worry when they add circle to the beginning of that.
Jesus Christ. All right. Loads token. People immediately degenerate. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. All right, and you see this creature appear. What?
Oh my god, it's hideous.
Koki extends a hand.
It is nice to meet, friend.
I don't shake hands.
Koki looks a little dejected and like puts his hand down.
What do you want? Baisho puts away his tags.
Koki wants to know more about friend.
I don't want to know more about you, and I don't want to tell you. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
What is friend doing in the well?
Allow me. Baisho will walk up and just slap this creature across the face.
Koki like takes a step back, like a little shocked that
What?
that happened.
And this creature will slap Baisho across the face, who will take it in stride. And Baisho will smile, and he will say, "Greetings, good Kappa. Finally, someone with some manners. Name's Bookcock. How can I help you?"
I'm sorry, what?
Bookcock.
Koki like is rapidly looking between Baisho and Bookcock, like what the hell?
Is that the phonetic spelling or the actual spelling?
It's Bookcock. What's wrong with that? What's your name? Stupid? Probably. What do you want? Apologies, Sir Kappa. We believe that you might have been an akuma? Yeah, that's what a lot of people think. You know how many people just throw shit down my well?
Koki, wanting to be on good graces with Bookcock, walks up and slaps him as hard as he can in the face. Old.
He'll raise an eyebrow. Slap right across the face. Well, better late than never. All right, fine. You've convinced me. How can I help you?
I was totally expecting Arcadum to be like, okay, roll for initiative, everybody.
Okay.
Part of me wanted to be like Koki misunderstood and punched him instead, but let's go. Let's take baby steps here.
Why start now?
Hold on. Where are you going? I'm just. There's no need for me. You still owe me, Jade. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh yeah, see, I know what's going on here. Yeah, he tried to set me up, didn't he? Well, guess what? You can't stop Bookcock the bookie. You hear me? You owe me, Jade.
Koki, Squints did not try to set Bookcock up. Koki heard Bookcock's voice earlier and wanted to know who Bookcock was. How much Jade does the Squints owe Bookcock?
275.
How much did we get from how much did I get as an individual from completing the quest?
Not that much.
Okay.
And now he's like super sweating, and by show will kind of raise an eyebrow. Gambling debts, I see. Oh yeah, he's a gamble fiend. Comes down to the well every once in a while. Not so much anymore trying to hide from Bookcock, but Bookcock sees all and knows all. Nothing escapes his eyes.
Koki scrounges around for whatever jade he has in a pouch and hands it to Bookcock.
Maybe this can be down payment.
No. Not how it works. I don't know how things work where you come from, but that's not how we do things here. He has to pay it, and only him. And if I catch any of you giving him money to give to me, I won't take it. He needs to do it. He has to earn it. He's the one who made the bet.
Can I roll a sleight of hand check?
You want to steal from him?
I
Want to steal from the guy who can't pay his debts?
No, I want to put money in Scribble's pocket, if possible.
The reversal. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. And
The old put pocket.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, Scribbles is distracted. So I'll give.
What about Bookcock?
Well, he's watching. So if he sees, hey,
Oh boy.
stop giving him money.
okay.
Knock it off. Speaking of which, do any of you fine gentlemen wish to participate in a nice game of cards?
Yes, with gambling and chance?
Yes, every Thursday we have gambling in the well.
We don't meet on Thursdays, Bookcock. We meet on Mondays.
Unfortunate. Well, if any of you find yourselves near a well, take my card. And he will hand you a small, stone tablet. And you will see that it is inscribed with a yokai rune. Baisho will raise an eyebrow. I thought the Kappa stones were not allowed to be given out so willy-nilly. Well, shows how much you know, you fancy-looking boy. I'm sorry, I so loud. He'll raise an eyebrow back. Sorry you don't understand how we do things where I come from. Use this stone on any well and it'll take you to the well.
Wait.
Whoa.
Like it transports us between wells?
No, it takes you to the well.
Like a Hearthstone?
What? What's that? That sounds stupid and overpriced.
My God, you have no idea, Bookcock. Do we know what religion can we find out his religion?
Whose religion?
Well, the book I have is on Western gods, and this is a yokai.
Oh, can I talk to Bookcock about his religion?
Sure. If you want to.
Would he... Bookcock,
Yeah.
I know you live in a well.
Yeah.
Which seems,
Oh, no. Not a well. The well.
Oh, there's only one well here?
No, there's more than one well, but I live in the well.
Okay, well, I know you live in the wells. Do you follow a god of some sort?
What? No.
Oh, boy.
I am one. Kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I tell if he's lying? How do I find out like more about
He
this
isn't.
god thing? Oh, he is a god. What god are you?
Well, I don't know what your classification is, but I'm a yokai. You know what that is, kid?
Raul, what's a yokai again?
Rawl just puts his tentacles to his face and shakes it back and forth.
Of course I know what a yokai is. Why, which yokai are you?
Kogi sidles.
I'm a
Kogi's gonna
kappa.
Kogi's gonna sidle up to Jerry and sort of whisper like, yokai are to Glayans as the gods are to you Westerners, and kind of like back up.
Now, is there a way to whisper so nobody else hears?
Are you asking the DM or him?
The DM.
Oh, yes, you can lean in if you'd like.
Hi, Bookcock.
What?
You seem very reasonable.
Okay.
Koki like grabs onto Jerry to make sure he doesn't fall in the wall.
What are your thoughts on oaths? And I think I say oaths a little bit louder, so I don't know if that gets anybody else's attention.
Elliot's gonna roll perception to see if he can hear this whispering.
Rawl does the same.
That little scamp.
Oh, wait, we might be past that phase.
Oh,
Nice roll. Good one. Rawl leans forward to listen and then falls on top of himself and breaks both his tentacles.
My arms. You unfortunately do not hear Jerry whispering about oaths.
Oh, good. Thank God. I'm curious if Bookcock knows anything.
Yeah, I know some things about that. Why?
Is that why you're in? Have you broken an oath before?
What? No. Bookcock doesn't break his word. Bookcock likes his job.
You work for somebody.
No, Bookcock works for himself.
Normally, so you're okay, self-employed. That's responsible. God, I don't have any more leading questions.
All right, then.
Your witness, Koki.
What? Anyway, if there's nothing else, Bookcock has a game to run.
Presumably Jerry just like turned around, wriggled out of Koki's grasp, like jumped on his head to get past him.
All right then. Well, bye. He falls back into the well.
Before he goes, Koki is like, "It was nice meeting Bookcock," and like slaps him again.
Oh, hold on. He'll stand up at his full height. He'll slap you right across the face with maximum power. I'm so alone. And he'll fall back in the well.
Now, when you said he stood at his full height, like how tall is that?
He's like a 10-foot tall kappa. He's gigantic.
Jesus. Okay.
My lord. That
This
would
is
really
a
hurt.
strange world.
Ow!
Koki.
Friendship hurts.
Many times. And I reach out my hand to help you out.
Many times.
Koki, thanks, Elliot.
You're welcome.
By show, that creature said it was sort of a god. What did it mean by that?
The term god in Glayan is referencing spirits. The yokai are spirits, and they are the central of worship of my people.
So there are people who worship that.
Most within Glayan does, or rather, participates in the act of worshipping of such creatures. Akuma, in and of themselves, are simply yokai corrupted by mortal emotions. The negative ones.
I should write this down in my journal.
So if you were to, do you pray to them?
In a way. It depends on which particular culture that you speak of. My people, the Terran, do not pray to them so much as they commune with them. We are scholarly by nature and know how to speak to them directly, I suppose one might say.
Are they immortal? Do they die from old age?
Some do, some do not. The most powerful of which we call the kami, certainly do not.
Do they grant you powers, like my deity does for me?
That depends on how your worship is translated. As an Omioji, I am granted power by the bindings that I make with them. And Onimetsu has a companion that infuses them directly with their power. And there are some priests that can even summon them into battle.
So do they have a domain, this kappa, a domain which they watch over, wells or gambling or...
This particular kappa seems to, which is quite interesting. I'll have to look into it later. But most kappa, they stay near sources of water. They are guardians of the waterways. They make sure that people do not drown, and they are quite friendly compared to their other yokai brethren. They are also the most notable when it comes to trading. It is more likely to see a yokai merchant a kappa merchant than any other type of yokai merchant. They are also quite versed in our languages.
And this one said the well. Now, is it an idea, like the well is an idea, or is it this physical well that is the well?
I do not know, if I'm honest.
I've heard stories of people saying all living things are connected, and I'm wondering if that's what they meant. Like all the wells have water that connect to each other. I was wondering if it was an idea of that nature, but
Perhaps it is. But for what I saw, it seemed far more literal. For the stone that he gave you is a kappa stone. It is a stone of communication. The kappas use them to speak to one another through the riverways. To receive one is most notably a gift of some value. But I get the feeling that this was not quite in that same nature. I suspect that the gambling debts that the Gekoi, as he gestures behind him, are suffering is in no due to small part of such gambling.
yes, he seemed to be most interested in valuables rather than anything else.
Indeed. But in either case, there is no need to investigate further. There are greater tasks at hand, and we have already burned enough daylight as it is.
I'd like to investigate a little further, if possible. Will any of this be on the quiz or no?
Right,
I start walking in with my show. Well, just like
Koki walks up to Squints and says, Koki is sorry for exposing Squints like that.
It's fine. You know, honestly, it's a good thing that Lord Goda got arrested because he was going to find out eventually. Oh, my goodness. Now what will I do? I have no employer and I have debts up to my eyeballs. Perhaps I'll start my career as a musician like I promised myself those many years ago.
Koki believes in Squints.
if you like danger and flying and demons, and I wouldn't mind some extra company. I can't speak for the rest of the group.
Well,
You might earn what you need along the way. Who knows?
Are you saying that you require the services of a scribe?
Ooh.
In fact, we do.
At this,
And he looks at him like, gives him a look like, is that what you're insinuating? Like, you want to come with us, but you need me to say that?
So at this, at Raul, kind of his ears perk up a little bit, and he walks right up in front of him, and he says, "You want some jade?"
Well, yes.
He then Raul holds out a tentacle and points it directly at Jerry. I want you to watch him And if he does anything, just
Oh,
yell as
fuck.
loud as you can.
Beautiful. We
And I
hired a
will give you
babysitter.
aid.
Oh my gosh, we have a babysitter.
We have a
Very well.
No.
Well, then, I offer you my services, my lord.
No.
Yeah. At that point, I take out some of the jade, and I, however, like half of the jade I got, and I just hand it to him, and I say, "Here's your down payment." Pleasure
Oh,
working with
he'll put that away.
Whatever you do, do not let him party.
No. I see. Very well. There shall be no festivities of any kind.
Also, Jerry has quite the silver tongue, so be wary of that.
Is that it? Is that him staring at Jerry?
He occasionally lies about his friends too.
Oh no.
out of character. If nothing else, this will give us one more perception check.
Yes, another safety net in case he goes
one
leave
more
me.
chance to stop him.
Oh
We should hire more babysitters. We need 18 babysitters
At
for
this
Jerry.
point, Raw. Hey, Baisho, you want some jade?
No, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, how much jade would we get? How many babysitters can we afford, and for how long?
And so Baisho takes his kite. Come, we have a far journey ahead of us.
We have a kite for Squints, or is he gonna have to, or is he
Now
gonna have
this-
to walk?
This kite transportation is pretty common. Like my
Yes.
character would have done this before.
So,
This is the Uber of this area.
so kites in Glass is how people get around. They have this instead of horses.
Okay.
So just how horses can be used to transport people, like in the old, and in medieval times and stuff like that. Same thing is for the kites, except you fly on the winds of Glass, which actually have trackable airways, with signage and everything.
Now, would these be like kites that we would keep with us, that we would like travel with, or
Yeah.
are these kites typically
Yeah.
just like in like cities and stuff?
Are they like bikes where you just kind of leave them somewhere and come back to them?
I mean, there are some that do that, but most people have their own kite. This was part of your reward, was the kites.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Well, technically speaking, it was it was annexed for black library purposes from a criminal, but hey, look, it's yours now.
Counting. Yeah.
Do the kites look different, or are they all the same? Like, what
they
does
bear-
my kite look like?
They bear the heraldry of Lord Goda, so they all kind of look somewhat the same. You are using, or Tiri, that is. Tiri is using a warrior's kite, which is far larger to compensate for the greater weight requirement, and everyone else is using probably a common kite.
All right, Elliot Kite's out of there. It's awesome.
Easy as that, man.
Does he
Done,
fly
and
away
I'm
and
out.
he's just like, yay.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Koki is happy that Squints is traveling with us. Koki wishes to learn more about how the moon is watching Squints.
You notice that Squints is wearing a piece of glass over both of his eyes, strapped with like a little rope, and he's staring at Jerry the entire time.
He's got goggles.
Yes.
I want to do like a hand motion in front of Squints to see if he could still see me or not, because the goggles look kind of like super foggy. Can he still see me?
No,
No. Oh, he can't.
he can smell you.
Oh. I can smell you.
That's
Okay.
exactly what I was thinking.
I was honestly more picturing like, don't move. Their vision is based on sight, like on movement, like a T-Rex.
Their vision is based off sight. Yeah?
I may be a mere lizard, but very effective when perceiving Jerry.
Very.
No, I think Jerry's happy to have a friend. I think now. I think we're gonna get along great, and I really hope Scribbles doesn't lose his mind.
Editor's note.
We had to buy Jerry a friend.
Editor's note. It didn't.
So I'm curious about these kites. Are they like, do they like fold up, or are they like,
Yeah.
how do they travel? Like,
So many of them are collapsible, except for
Okay.
the biggest ones. They aren't collapsible, but the kite in this case just references a structure that is able to sustain flight on the winds of Glass. Personal kites kind of work for an individual and allow them to fly on the airways. and they can have all kinds of different designs, and they can look all kinds of different ways. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen like the Chinese box kites? Like how decorative, what they can look like. It's kind of the same idea that the kites that you use for personal use can have all kinds of designs on them. They're kind of like really impressive hang gliders. Now, the next part is that this kite technology also does things like there are entire buildings that are built to float on the winds of Glaeus. So you'll run into floating inns and stuff like that.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're able to fly pretty easily, actually. And it's probably terrifying, because I imagine it would be.
Oh yeah, no, like if that's why I was saying, like if it's like something you got to unfold or put together, like I imagine everybody else like having a better time with it, and Tiri is like, it's like someone trying to refold a map, like one of those big ass like state maps, and you're like, I'm trying to unfold it, I'm looking there and I'm scratching my head, like what the fuck is that? I don't know what to do.
Where am I?
Yeah.
Let's see. North is East City and west is South City. Where am I?
Crumbling it down, trying to fit it back in, like.
Well, if Moron is here and then we're right here. Yeah, so like I'm just getting the kite, and it looks like, a kid trying to ride his bike for the first time, just extremely nervous, wobbly, all that.
All right, loading a new map for you guys.
Why are you woofing?
So excited for our new companion. Not even joking.
Yeah.
I've missed him since episode 1.
Yo, same though.
He was the best of us, let's be honest.
He was the best of us.
I can't wait to see what he has in his pockets.
I, for one, cannot wait to rob him. Ooh, it would be...
I love the port town.
That's just nice.
Alrighty. Let me know when you're all loaded in.
Yep.
Loaded.
Everybody?
Good.
Everybody good? Alright, cool. So, you fly for nearly an entire day, and the sun is getting low in the sky when you finally arrive towards a small kind of coastal village. Technically, you're not on the open water yet. You're still in one of the heavy riverways, but this is one of the ones that pours from the central continent into the bay. And you're landing here, and on the way, Baisho explains to you that the aerial ways of Glaeus allow you to move through any place in the continent except along the ocean that edges the side of the continent, as the winds there are too harsh in order to fly with any degree of certainty to your movements. And it just so happens that the Black Library is located within the waves of the abyssal ocean. And so, you will have to change from aerial flight to a ship with a sturdy and wise captain. Baisho speaks that the captain of this ship, this vessel, he speaks with great admiration and respect, and just a small hint of fear. On the way, he will inform you that he would suggest that you treat her with the utmost respect. If she decides to kill you, there's nothing he can do to stop her. So, yeah.
He told all of us that?
Yep.
Yes.
We're all good with that? Then I
Sorry,
guess Jerry...
can you... I'm sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm sorry. Can you repeat the dead part again, please?
Basically, there's a captain that he's going to introduce you all to that he is very much a fan of and a little frightened of. His suggestion is don't piss her off, because if she decides to kill you, there's nothing he can do to stop her.
Dread Pirate Roberts, got it.
And so,
Let's see.
you land within a small dock village known as Kono. Baisho lands, and the people there are seem to be happy. It's a fishing village. You can see that there are a lot of fishermen out on the docks. There are several boats coming in and out of the riverways. And as Baisho lands, he will kind of adjust his robes and, kind of get, let's call it, primed and proper before he moves onward. And he will say, "All right, wait here a moment. I will move ahead and make sure that she is ready. We leave soon. Please be punctual." And he will walk down the dock, and now you guys have a dock to investigate if you'd like, or you can wait for your ride. Up to you. And I just realized music wasn't playing, because I'm a big dum-dum. There you go.
Elliot sort of itches his skin a little bit.
Koki's kind of sick of rations, so he's gonna see what local food is around here.
Elliot is going to walk into town. He's going to try to look like he's kind of doing his own thing, but he's keeping like 15, 20 feet behind Koki and just kind of seeing what Koki does.
Okay.
Jerry's gonna stare at scribbles.
Okay. Does it kind of
Any,
walk around?
Any food stalls or anything I'm coming across here?
Oh, absolutely. Sorry. I'm accidentally clicking on things and everything is exploding in my face. Hold on a second.
Oh, standard stream. Fantastic.
Oh my god. All right. Let's see. Food stalls. Hold on. Let me look and see what. Okay. Oh, here's a merchant that is nearby. So let me go ahead and load his token. All right.
What would you do for like a confidence roll? Like charisma?
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
How straight is your back and how broad is your chest?
So this is a safer work channel.
What am I wearing?
All right, when you get to about here, you don't find a food salesman, but you do find a shopkeeper that is out on the front with a small stall, and you see that he is hard at work. And you see this guy.
Oh.
Elliot clumsily walks up and tries to get Koki's attention. Like at the same time, probably this thing pops up. Koki,
Yes, Elliot.
would you like some company?
That'd be great. Thank you, Elliot.
And like, I give you a really awkward smile.
Koki smiles back.
Awesome. And you see like Elliot almost like visibly like relax a little bit. Seem to be kind of shaken up.
Koki approaches the shopkeep. Hello, friend.
Hey. A door closes behind him.
That's incredible. We're outside.
Hello.
What does friend do?
Name's not friend. Name's Busk. I'll make flutes.
Koki apologizes. Koki is Koki.
Okay. You want flutes?
Koki never had any interest in the musical arts, but
No interest in music.
well, okay. Can I see any of his wares like anywhere nearby?
He's got a
Okay, he's got them like lined up in front of him.
yeah, he's got like all kinds of different like flutes and instruments lined up.
But Busk's craftsmanship may change Koki's mind.
That's what all the ladies say.
Elliot's gonna inspect the flutes. Are they like whittled?
Yeah.
Or are they? Oh, they're just like
yeah,
whittled.
they're whittled out of bamboo.
I'm gonna inspect their quality. How can I do that?
Give me an investigation check on that.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take that up as well.
Just kind of like pick it up,
I'm
look
gonna
at
cast.
it.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself to give me a extra D4 to that as well.
All right.
Oh, that's not gonna help.
Oof. Cookie has no idea of what makes a flute quality. Elliot, however, with a little bit more wizened training in the arts, you would not consider these masterwork flutes, but they are certainly of functioning quality. I mean, he isn't scamming people.
How much are these flutes?
A half jade.
Elliot reaches into his bag and pulls out a. Do they come in half?
Yeah. No, a
Okay.
half jade is a
smaller piece of
It's
currency.
just a smaller piece of currency. Yeah, I haven't
Like
fully
to make sure it's real.
Yeah, I haven't fully fleshed out the smaller currencies, but there is
No
silver
worry.
and copper as well. So
I pay him for a flute, and I grab whatever flute I think is, the best of the ones he's offering.
alrighty, as you kind of pay for the flute, he'll hand it over to you, and then he'll kind of look at you and he'll ask, "So, you know how to play, yeah?"
No idea.
Oh, I could teach you if you'd like.
Koki's also gotta grab a flute because Koki's been interested in these. So yeah, half a jade. Whole bam, get a flute.
Oh, do we have an amount for like the jade we have? I didn't write it down.
You guys should have gotten 250 apiece.
Okay, cool.
Oh, so close to paying off his debt.
Well, yeah, but
Elliot just kind of blows into the flute, kind of haphazardly, just gives it a toot. What does it sound like?
let's see. He kind of goes like, it's pretty good. He'll kind of look at what you're doing, and he'll walk around the counter there, and he'll make some minor adjustments, and he'll kind of, adjust your positioning, and then he'll be like, all right, so what you want to do is you put your fingers here, and then you want to do this part, and then you want to do this one, and
Koki's like imitating everything he's trying to teach Elliot.
yeah, like that. And
It looks pretty rigid.
Make me a perception check as he does so.
Sure. Wow. Oh, okay.
All right. Well, there's a couple of things that you notice here, and that is what appears to be a strange-looking instrument from the west around his, tied to his waist. And you will recognize a harmonica.
Ooh.
Is that Koki?
Yeah, Koki notices that, yeah.
Gotcha.
Koki is curious what that instrument on your waist is. On Busk's waist is. Damn it.
Oh, this? Oh, this is a gift from a friend, I guess. It's an instrument that I found so wondrous, but I have been unable to reproduce it.
Make Koki hear what it sounds like?
Oh, sure. All right, hold on. Let me go get the song.
Here comes the first 5 seconds of Piano Man.
No, actually, he plays this song.
Hot crossbones for sure.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Definitely the Fire Temple melody.
No, it is this, actually. He plays this on the harmonica. Hold on. First, I have to hate myself, and then I have to play it. And he starts to play a jaunty melody.
Elliot starts to sort of do a very awkward dance. One, you wouldn't even maybe call it a dance. Just almost like a sort of half clogging.
Koki closes his eyes and just kind of feels the sea breeze over him.
And then he'll kind of slip up a little bit, and he'll kind of stop. I'm not the best at it, but it's something that I've grown to like.
Busk is too modest. Koki thinks Busk's performance was incredible.
Elliot nods.
Thank you. And then he'll go back to instructing Elliot on how to use the flute, and he'll be like, just practice these forms. Oh, and take this. And he'll hand you a small parchment with some simple, like, sheet music on it.
Thank you very much.
Koki looks over Elliot's shoulder just to kind of try and see
And you see that the parchment contains very simple notes, but more importantly, where your hands are supposed to be. Like drawings of the hand where the fingers are.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
Awesome.
So in case you
So
can't
it's
read,
visual.
it's visual, yeah.
It's like one of those old kung fu manuals.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what it is. And then he'll say, so hopefully this will help you learn. Flute's no good if you don't know how to use it, eh?
Thank you, friend.
Does Busk have second parchment of harmony with song? He gave Elliot.
Yeah, I got another one. Here you go.
Oh my god, are we gonna make beautiful music together? Oh my god, this is definitely gonna happen. Elliot looks at what is his name?
Busk.
Busk. Looks at Busk and says, "May I look at your device?" And he looks at the harmonica.
Oh yeah, here you go.
All right, I'm gonna look over and just kind of take a look at it. You know, Elliot does a little bit of whittling in his free time. What would I do?
Well, as you take a look, make me an investigation check as you're looking at the harmonica.
Sure.
All right, if I cast guidance on Elliot for that one.
Bam.
Wow. Never mind, I don't need to.
Oh boy. Okay, well with that, I can tell you some stuff. As you take a look at the harmonica and you move your hands across it, the first thing you notice is that it is made of metal. It is not a wooden instrument. However, it does have a fine ground down enamel. Now, whatever this is, it's a masterwork quality instrument. But then you see something kind of etched into the metal that seems to be covered in some grime. Perhaps without even really realizing what you're doing, you kind of smooth it away, and you see that it bears a symbol. And as you look, hold on, you'll notice that there is the symbol of the 7-pointed star. And in the middle of the star, there is a wing.
It stares at it. I've seen this before, right? Back in the cave, correct? That's where we saw.
Mm-hmm. The symbol of the 7, yes.
I kind of look at it, try to recall the memory. And I do, and I kind of look over at Koki and try to get Koki's attention, and I kind of just like point at it.
Koki takes a look at it. Koki recognized that symbol from Koki's book.
I look back at. I'm so bad with name. Busk. Okay. Would you perhaps sell this device?
He'll look really unsettled by that question. Well, you know, it's... Why do you ask?
I show him the symbol.
His eyes widen. I never noticed that was there.
Yes, we have encountered this symbol in our travels. I thought it a nice memento for our time together.
Well, I do need the money. Ugh.
Elliot just sort of stares at him and doesn't move, is almost statue still, just waiting for an answer.
You know, if I'm honest, I'm not sure if I'd ever learn this song the way that he used to play it. Besides, he did tell me to learn my own way, so.
Elliot's... Go ahead.
When Koki hears, he kind of tilts his head and asks, "Who is he?"
Oh, an old friend. One I met some years hence. He was really kind, brave. He was a ranger from the west. Yeah. He had a strange air about him. Red hair, like a blazing torch. And, for being someone trained in the sword, he could make beautiful music. It was actually him that inspired me to make these. No gesture towards the flutes. But I never was able to play that thing the way he did. No gesture at the harmonica.
Perhaps if we see him on our adventures, we will tell him about you. I don't know how to end that.
No, it's fine. He probably doesn't even remember me. But if you do see him, tell him that Busk said thank you. Now,
Elliot nods. He doesn't think there's probably too many people with that description walking around.
Well, anyway, I'll sell it to you for 50 jade.
Elliot
quick,
just...
How much was our share from Goda?
250.
Okay, cool.
Elliot reaches into his bag. This would basically kind of be his share, I guess.
Koki, Koki ain't gonna let Elliot go into that alone. Koki will pay for half of that, Elliot.
And I nod. I pull out 25.
Ditto.
Did. And we hand it to the man and do a little head bow. Thank you.
Thank you. With this money, I'll be able to move out of this place. Who knows? Maybe I'll travel to Balok. Join the theater. That's what he told me I should do. Anyway.
Koki thinks Busk should follow Busk's dreams.
Maybe you're right. Well, in either case, there's still more customers. More things to sell. I wish you luck on your journey, friend. And he'll offer you a handshake to Elliot.
I reach out and shake his hand, maybe a little too hard.
All right, and he'll sit back down at his shop and sort of seem wistful. And he'll keep recounting the money like he doesn't believe that he has it. Meanwhile, while all that cool stuff was happening...
Well, I'm if it's okay if me and Scribbles are having a little chat.
Sure.
That's okay. Well, I'm trying to explain to him about 0 down payment, interest, loans,
Yeah.
scams. As I take the book out of my backpack in a gesture of good faith of gold and where to find it. And I'm trying to teach him. Clearly, this man has gambling depths up the wazoo, and I feel like if I can get on his good side, then maybe he'll take me off the leash a little bit, and then I can go, I don't know, go buy a flute or something.
Oh God, we left them alone.
So, in that meantime, I am trying to make sure Scribbles fully understands that 0 interest, no down payment, the item's yours is a fantastic idea. And I don't know if Scribbles is fully grasping it.
Make me a persuasion check.
We technically didn't leave him alone. This is Scribble's first day on the job, you know? We got to see what he can do and what he can't do.
We left him alone with somebody who doesn't really know Jerry.
This is a test. We need to see if he's capable.
All right.
This was all planned, guys. We got this, okay? We don't have this.
All right. As you start to convince him of it, he'll start nodding. Yes, that makes sense. That could be a lot of money. Yes. That we will... Wait a minute. We will make it if the rest of them decide. Your sweet, sultry, golden words won't sway me.
Fair enough, Scribbles, but I would still like to offer you this book out of a good gesture.
Put it on the ground and step 2 feet back.
Rawl walks up as he hears Scribble's voice raise when he starts yelling at Jerry.
And he'll pick up the book and put it away. Now get back over here.
Dude, as far as I'm concerned, Scribbles is the main hero of the story now. I just want to know what he's just a likable guy, you know?
Oh, Lord Raoul, it's good to see you, he will say by turning sideways, but one eye is still on Jerry.
For one of the first times in the entire trip, you see Rawl slightly smile and nod.
He's finally getting the respect he deserves.
Does he have like separate eyes that, you know, like a gecko like can look, or like a you know, like a lizard can,
he can
look at...
he can look at 2 different directions at once. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh, Arcadum, before I go, can I purchase another flute for half a jade?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ellie's gonna be playing 2 flutes at the same time.
So, my Lord Raoul, how may I be of assistance? I have kept a close eye on this one. There have been no shenanigans.
Rawl kind of nods at him. Doing God's work, Scribble. Really appreciate that. With that, he kind of snakes a tentacle in, grabs another jade, and hands it out to him. You keep up the fine work, and you see Rawl take 2 tentacles, and he kind of taps under his eyes, and then they kind of coil together, and he points right at Jerry. Don't let him out of your sight.
Of course, my lord.
Jerry has a weird mom and dad.
Rawl smiles and slowly walks away.
I can't help but every time think that Rawl is pointing at me, Jerry looks the other way to be like, is he pointing at somebody else? And then she's
There's an ocean behind you. It's just water. You're still looking behind.
every single time I just get the feeling he can't mean me, can he? And then
Surely
Rawl's
surely
already
not.
gone.
He's just gone. All right. And then eventually, while you're all kind of hanging out in the docks.
Where is Tiri's token?
Yeah, where did he go?
Zoom out.
Floated away on the
Zoom out. I'm out the end of the dock.
Sitting on a dock in the bay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Oh, there we go.
I,
You're at the end of the dock we were right before.
he's right there.
I see you.
There he is.
trying to. I was gonna fish. I'm gonna try and find it like a.
You're gonna try and fish?
My man!
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you walk up, this is a fishing village. There's plenty of poles.
All
I want
right.
you to catch an awesome fish, dude.
Hold on. I think there's a fisherman NPC here. Let me check. Oh, God. I forgot about... Yeah, hold on. Sorry. I'm sorry. Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna move Squints over with Jerry because Jerry's kind of running away here.
A little concerning when your DM does that.
Has Squints been to this part of town yet?
Squint's been to part of what? This place?
Has he been to this place?
Do you ask him?
Yeah, Squint, have you been here before?
Oh! No, I haven't. Where is this?
Oh, wait, hold on. They came over to me and are talking.
Yeah, they're just...
If I hear them coming, like, I'm going to look at them, put the finger to the lips, like, shush.
Well, let's do this chronologically. While they were off doing all that, there is a fish...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's gonna be the guy, isn't it? Is it Bookcock?
No. Can't be.
Sorry.
My money's on Wallace.
Oh God! All right. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. I forgot I made this. Sorry. Okay. So we'll move you two back for a second. All right. So as you walk up to go fishing, you see this creature seated at the dock.
Oh, I love the name.
Hates water for reasons. That's great.
She will look over as you walk up. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Gotta. Hey.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I'm looking to possibly do some fishing while I wait to embark.
Do you have a pole?
I do not.
You can borrow mine.
Oh. Well, I thank you very kindly.
No problem.
Do you have bait as well?
Yeah, you can use this.
Thank you.
She'll pat the part of the pier right here.
Okay.
We can share. You sit here.
Very well.
All right, she'll slap her eyes with her tongue.
Hell yeah.
I take out the pole or I take out the bait and I put it on the hook. I've done this before. I'm not like, fisherman by trade, but I'm not new to fishing.
Nice job.
Thank you. Good fishing here?
Oh yeah, very nice.
When I walked up, was this person, were they fishing?
Yeah, she's fishing right now.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Are we able to walk up as we see him fishing in the distance?
Almost. Little bit longer.
Okay, sorry.
Just keeping it chronological. That's all.
Totally understand.
Did you say the name of our captain to us, like out loud, or?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. So we don't know the name of the captain or the ship that we're waiting for or anything? Okay, cool. Okay. Well, I mean, other than like idle chit chat, I don't like really have. I'm content to just sit there and enjoy the day, unless she brings up something.
Well, she will. As you sit down and you start fishing, she'll keep stealing glances over at you. What are you?
What am I? Do you mean?
Yeah.
I am a yokai. I come from the west.
Oh. West. Cool.
Does she look enough like Koki or I would assume that they're the same race?
They're the same race, but she's the same species, but she's a different like shade of color and all of that.
Sure, like elves within elves. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name of that species again?
Gekoi.
A gekoi.
Gekoi. Thank you. I have a friend I'm traveling with that is a gekoi. I'm sorry if that is too much of an assumption, but would you happen to be the same?
Oh yeah, gekoi. Yeah. What name you have?
My name
Yeah.
is Tiri.
My name's Hate Waters for reasons. Most people
Very
just call me unreasonable.
I love her. Oh my God.
I let out a little chuckle. I suppose there's some story behind the name, but
It is.
I don't want to pry, and if you don't want to.
Oh, it's fine. I just don't like the water.
No. Fairly short story then.
I know what it did.
What did it do?
It tried to drown me.
In a different way than it tries to drown everything?
It tried to drown me. I was playing by the side of the river, and it tried to take me, but I didn't let it. So now I steal the river's children.
Oh, Jesus.
Still
Do you
love
mean
her.
do you mean a creature came out of the water, or
No, the,
The water
water
itself.
itself.
oh, well, I understand your want for revenge then.
The water will know its place soon enough. Each time I take a child, I make sure it sees me eat it.
Yes. You have a secret for catching a lot of creatures.
Oh,
From the
yes.
water.
And she'll start showing you sick-ass fishing techniques. All right, and then you two can walk.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering if I could come running in, yelling that Rawl is trying to
Sure.
pay off Scribbles, and what if I banged into Hate Water for a reason, like some kind of klutz?
Oh, okay. Sure.
Like a
Oh my
reverse
God, you're-
Moana.
You're gonna push. You're
Is
gonna
that-
push her into the water, aren't you?
I would say it's a mistake, and I don't know what happens.
All right,
then.
make me an athletics check, Jerry. You come running up onto the docks.
He exclaimed
He exclaimed.
with
Make an
his hands.
Make an athletics check to erroneously run into the person.
I stumble. I stumble with the 2.
All right, so I have good news and potentially upsetting news, Jerry. The good news is you successfully knock Hate's Water for reasons into the water by erroneously running into her. The potentially upsetting news is it's because you actually erroneously ran into her and you fall into the water as well.
Is there any way I can use like roll something reaction or something to
You
like
can-
grab her before she
You
goes
can make
in?
a reflex saving. I'll let you make a no. Excuse me, not reflex. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh fuck! Of course, it's
grab
my
her.
worst one. Okay. Worst one, but let's go. Let's do it. 12?
All right, that's it. You grab her by the tail and pull her back up onto the water as Jerry just goes into the water. Scribbles leaps off into the water, splashing down, and swims next to Jerry.
I could see why Rawl pays you so handsomely.
I apologize profusely for that.
It's
If you would,
more like.
I apologize profusely for that. If you would move aside for one moment, and I like move over to here, like
Okay, hold on. A lot of stuff is happening. Let me. So
Okay.
as you turn to apologize to her, she'll look at you, and her body kind of tenses, and she her scales become flesh. You grab my tail.
Uh-oh.
I grab her tail.
No, you grabbed it, and she pointed that out.
Oh, I thought she said grab my tail like she was going
No,
to
no.
lean in or something, like leaning over the water.
No,
Okay,
she was cautiously saying that you grabbed her tail, and then you went and grabbed it again. You're like, oh, this tail?
You grabbed her
Sorry.
tail and pulled her back, and she's just like, "Oh my." She'll move
Hi.
out of your way.
Apologize for my rudeness and for the rudeness of my companion. And if Jerry like comes out of the water, I'm going
so
to put my
basically-
foot on his face and push him down under again.
Jerry comes up for air, and you just look him down into the water again. Oh, make me a perception check while you're down there, Jerry.
Wait, down under the water?
Yeah, under the water, she get kicked down.
Yeah.
You see two Kappas slapping the shit out of each other.
And I will be yelling at him, Jerry, grab my foot, grab it. And I won't let him grab it. I'll just keep pushing his face.
All right, well, it kind of jumped ahead of me while waiting for the perception check. But yes, there are two Kappa in the river slapping the shit out of each other. Just
like
sitting in front of each other.
those-
Yeah.
yeah, they're just chilling in the
Having a
water.
slap off?
Yeah, in the water, just slapping each other.
And I
Like-
noticed that down there? Or?
Yeah, you see them down in the water.
Oh, wow.
Jerry, come on, grab my foot.
I mean, I guess, am I currently drowning or like?
No,
I'm
no,
okay?
you just got kicked down and you can swim back
Okay.
up.
So, I mean, can I signal to Rawl? Well, because Tyrion's got his foot in his face, so I can only see Rawl that there's people down here.
Explain how you would do that.
One hand trying not to drown, the other hand pointing at Rawl, and then pointing down.
This might be a little alarming because you've never seen it, Rawl. And I'm howling, just laughing.
I'm glad I could bring the party
Oh,
together.
grab it! Keep trying to grab it. No, my boot is slippery. I'm so sorry.
So when we hear Tiri laughing from
It is unsettling. Yes.
Okay.
So Rawl, seeing this Tiri and Jerry thing, has the largest smile on his face you have seen so far. And while Jerry is kind of gurgling / talking him under, you see Rawl hold his tentacles and kind of come to. I can't hear you, Jerry. What?
All right. So
Yeah, and soon enough, like I'm laughing too hard. I can't, do it. So I just like stop doing, like stop pushing his head down and
Rawl, make me a perception check.
Got it.
Jerry is dying.
You notice he's not breathing anymore.
He stopped struggling against the foot.
All right, Rawl.
Man, I really liked Jerry.
You notice that there is the person behind Tiri is just staring at his back, and she gingerly places a hand on the back of his armor. He doesn't notice. He's howling and laughing. Then you notice that her eyes kind of widen, and she just kind of goes, "Wow."
So at this, noticing Tiri is wildly having fun with Jerry. Rawl is now concerned that Jerry might actually die. So at this point, he kind of gets into Tiri's periphery, and as soon as he sees Tiri make eye contact with him, he kind of lazily moves his eyes towards Hates Water, and kind of gives his head a little nudge. And as he does that, starts to go down, and he reaches down his tentacle for Jerry.
Okay, grab Jerry. Scribbles
Jerry's catching
leaps
his
out of the
breath
water.
and
I was
wipes
going
the
to say
tear away.
Yeah.
I guess during this whole thing, Jerry's more confused than anything else because Jerry runs over to say that Rawl is bullying him with money, trips into the gecko, falls in the ocean. Jerry's trying to suffocate him, then Rawl magically appears and puts him back up on the dock. Jerry's flabbergasted. Jerry doesn't know what to say.
All right.
That was. I needed that. Thank you, Jerry. I'm sorry. I'm being rude. This is my fishing friend. She's shown me some new fishing techniques. This is Hates Water for reasons. These are
Charmed. He'll
Rawl,
lift his
Jerry?
little hat.
scribbles.
Rawl just kind of nods.
Scribbles will lift his little hat. Charmed, I'm sure. And it's all wet and flappy. He's
the feathers just droop down.
It's all drooped down. Yeah.
Jerry just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, Elliot and Cookie can make their way back if they wish.
Yes.
Enough time has
Yep.
passed.
The sound of Tiri's laughter.
It's like
Echoes
Batman.
throughout.
It's like Batman laughing. I don't like that. Just stop that.
Ellie just walks up with like jerky hanging off of his lip. Just kind of watching what's going on.
As you approach, you occasionally hear like one or two like notes coming from the flute as I'm trying to figure out how to play it.
All right, and Hates is staring at you, Tiri.
I'm terribly sorry for that. I don't know your customs. If it was rude of me to grab your tail to stop you from falling in, please forgive my ignorance.
She will kind of lean closely to Tiri.
When Tiri says that they grabbed her tail, would I as a Gekoi know like what that means?
Indeed, grabbing a Gekkoi's tail is an advance of a sensual nature.
I figured.
Koki blushes.
Can I
Scribbles will
insight on
kind of
this?
widen his eyes a little bit. All right, go ahead and roll me some insight.
Elliot's just munching away on the jerky as he watches this unfold.
Dude, I love that like little smile that Hates has in her picture.
11.
Well, thankfully this is a pretty easy read. Hates is into your flavor. She likes what she sees. She wants to share a sundae with you. Yes. And there's something else that you may not know about the Gekkoi, as she starts to wrap her tail around your leg. They are the most promiscuous out of all of the races of Glaeus.
Oh my.
Oh, yes.
We're going to a wedding.
Her new name is Likes Tiri for one reason.
You got that big hammer, Thierry.
You should see the third hand.
Wow.
I know, right?
And then Hates will say,
Pretty bad.
"Thank you so much."
You're quite welcome.
All right. Here we go.
He did not know Tiri could move so fast. Koki should prepare a ceremony spell for tomorrow.
Come for the storm finger.
Oh, I'm in the middle of watching that.
Oh, God.
I look at Koki and I say, no, actually, you know what? I don't. I look at Koki, think about something to say, and then I realize how rude that would be. And I look back at Hates Water. Is there an impression that I gave you that I am unaware of? It seems that you're very close to me right now. And
At this point, Rawl very kindly puts an arm like friendly around Koki and says, hey, maybe we should go this way.
Yeah, while that's happening, I'm just kind of standing awkwardly behind Hates Water for reasons, and I'm just smacking as I eat my jerky.
Yes, Koki exclaims.
I'm just like,
yes, Koki believes we should give the lovers their space.
I know what this scene is. This is the scene from Guardians of the Galaxy when Peter, Quill, and Gamora are like holding each other, and Drax is sitting there eating.
As long
caught
as
me.
I am still, you cannot see me.
I'm moving so incredibly slowly.
Yeah.
I'm imperceptible. I'm sorry.
So I just want to the audience or whoever and whoever's watching this in the game. I'm not it doesn't look like I am uncomfortable so much as curious as to what the hell she wants. So I'm not trying to fend off her tail or her advances or anything like that.
Oh, you're not? Well,
No.
All right.
God, it's gonna be babies.
She'll lean in and kind of, all right.
Can Jerry go stealth and watch?
We're close. We're still fairly close.
Time to play the old game.
Oh God.
She will, with affection, nuzzle her snoot against your cheek.
Snoot nuzzling.
Elliot continues to watch.
There we go, stealth.
Koki is watching as well, but like trying to make it seem like he's not watching. Like he's kind of hiding behind hiding behind Elliot a little bit. Like
Yeah, I have no
trying to
social
peek out.
graces. Yeah, I'm just standing there, just munching and just watching as if like it were like a movie.
Rawl nudges Elliot and sees if he has any more of that jerky.
I nod and I don't say anything because my mouth is obviously filled with delicious jerky. And I hand
We don't know where
some
you got
extra
this jerky from.
you fear jerky, Jerry.
Oh man! All right, so essentially, there's a cavalcade of cartoon comedy watching you getting hit on by a geckoi. What do you do, friend?
I mean, I'm very curious as I'm not sure what is this a gesture of friendship? Is this sexual in nature?
All right, here we go. Apologize ahead of a time, boys, but I got to do my job. She'll lean in close and say, "Would you like to mate?"
I want to roll to see if I heard that as Elliot.
Me too.
Same.
Same.
Please tell me it's like lost in translation. You can't hear it. You have to wonder.
That's a 19.
Oh
Just
my
throwing that out
god,
there.
they're rolling so well!
Holy fuck.
No!
We could describe it in vivid detail.
Rawls
It's happening
Rattle
to you, Rawl.
immediately what I hear.
Rawls like, yeah, he thinks they're great. Oh, that's
You
good.
can't hear over the smacking of the jerky.
God. All right.
Did we hear it?
Yeah, she has offered to mate with Terry. Terry, your response?
Koki's like giving the thumbs up and like nodding aggressively.
Jerry's covering his eyes, but also kind of like not, like with like the blinds to his eyes.
Rawl is awkwardly leaning in, trying to strain his head to hear better.
Elliot is still munching on that fucking jerky.
I look at her and I match her volume. I'm not against the idea. I just don't know how it would work.
Rolling perception.
I don't know how we're built.
All right, here we go. I will show you.
Do we hear that as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we see it.
Yeah, it's all right. Well, here we go.
TOS or no?
Well, okay, so I have to
I am
explain.
glad I am not streaming this right now.
Time.
Oh,
Time.
man.
All right.
Like some Barry White.
All right, time to explain the rules. There are rules to this, so
Yeah!
Hold on.
Oh my god!
Why
Hold
would
on.
rules?
I would love to be the Twitch employee that has to write the ban for this.
so the
What, you can't describe sex
No,
now?
no,
Is that
Here,
like-
like going through reference manuals.
let me
Oh, there's some
explain.
geckos.
Let me
there's some jerky.
let me explain. So, at any time that we actually enact something like this in game, I just do a fade to black thing to
Okay.
explain that it happened.
Well, before any of that
yeah.
happens.
No, I'm just saying
I-
that if it gets to that point, I'm just saying.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I would no. I'm wondering if they told us like a time to be ready, or they would just come get us.
Excuse me, I have an appointment.
Well,
I'm
thankfully,
serious. Like that's the thing. Like I don't.
Enough
I've
time
already made a commitment.
has passed, and this. Okay, it's funny, but this is the boat. So he jumps
next to the boat.
He jumps right off. The captain is ready for us now.
Oh.
Thou shall not interrupt love!
What? He'll look at the geck.
I look at the rest of the party
We smile.
and I see that they're all like staring at me,
Koki still got
And
the
her.
thumbs up.
and I look at them and I give them like a disapproving look, like, "Can you give us a minute, please?"
Well, the Time Lord asking for time. Okay.
Rawl stays in place but simply turns around.
You have 30 minutes. It'll fly up
Elliot's
here.
still staring.
Oh,
eating
that's
the
what Baisho said.
Baisho says you have 30 minutes.
30.
I look at Hates Water and I go, is that enough time?
All right, boys. Here we go.
Hey, if we're gonna fade to black,
I want to see him walk past
I'm gonna
us.
need some more of that jerky.
She will lean forward and she will say, plenty. All right, she'll grab Tiri's hand and, all right, well.
I'm gonna move out of the way to give them space to walk through.
I'm
You see me
taking
swinging
two.
my hammer like it's a cane, like singing in the rain, like.
All right, and I'm just gonna.
Koki did not go here.
Just gonna.
Koki, you little pervert! You can't go what? Oh my God! They're summoning a devil.
Just gonna. Turn the lights down low and lights down low. All right.
I've been really trying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jerry has some questions. I guess he's gonna approach Raul with those questions. Just in terms of, I guess, if they had a baby, like I know how babies are made, but like if they had a baby, is there a geckoid, sharky, race and what happens? Would it be like half tail? Like how does that work?
Rawl completely stoically looks at Jerry and says, I'm pretty sure it would be a junior time cadet, Jerry.
Actually, if you wish to know, I can explain it to you.
Yes, Scribbles, please. I'm kind of interested.
Koki's like sitting in on this discussion as well.
Okay. So I actually have written out everything. So, Jesus.
Quality
Christ.
DMing, ladies and
Is a
gentlemen.
prepared demon right there.
His ears perk up.
All right. So here's
How does it work?
how it works. So, couple of things to keep in mind about the Gekkoi. The reason that they are the most promiscuous race is because they have the least amount of risk that can come with the act of coitus. Because of that, that is why they are the most popular, species to use in brothels and things like that. Because the way that they are designed is that most of the time, Gekkoi, whenever they're serious about procreation, do so in enormous communal orgies. And as such,
As they do.
their biology is designed to be very unreceptive, but only to the strongest of partners. So the likelihood of anything coming from this union is actually incredibly small, perhaps even improbable, especially if the female has taken a certain type of tea beforehand. But anyway,
So what you're saying is that Tiri is a father.
So yeah, I was gonna say you say improbable, but do you
okay,
say improbable?
for it?
so
Yeah.
here's the thing. I will roll for it, but
Oh
it
my
is
God.
very, very small. So, yeah.
It's also possible that Tiri's got the Hank Hill problem as well.
I got a narrow urethra.
There you go.
All right. So, and that is what Scribbles will explain to you. And that is why it is oftentimes referred to as the Thunder Womb by the Westerners. Any questions?
Would Koki know about all this or no?
Yes.
Koki never gets tired of hearing that.
Elliot speaks up and just says, I think Tiri and that lizard are performing coitus.
Oh, yes, most certainly. That female's feathers were agitated, her scales were flushed. My goodness. In fact, she was a little too much. Let's keep some things to the mystery, but I'm not one to judge. These little feather bobs.
Look, we don't have to tell Tiri,
Squid
but
should not judge. Love is beautiful.
Love is also kind of gross.
icky and sticky.
Elliot kind of out of nowhere just says, one day I would like a daughter.
Okay.
So, fun fact, just to point out, one of the Sharkai species abilities is unbroken. I can ignore the first level of exhaustion. So,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I figured I'd let you guys know that. I'm taking the whole 30 minutes.
With that being said, though, I want Tyrion to acknowledge I got him laid. Jerry did everything in his unbeknownst power and got Tyrion laid. So, like,
Oh, that reminds me. All right.
You know, it's fun. It's funny. Someone said this guy fucks in chat, and honestly, I feel like I'm kind of like that guy from Silicon Valley.
This guy.
Oh, I reach into my pack and stow the jerky and then pull out a flute, the extra one, and I offer it to Scribbles.
All right. I will now roll.
you said the hell with your present.
Can I baseball style throw my advantage amulet like into the window?
No.
Okay.
Okay, can you cast guidance on Tiri?
Koki's on it!
No.
Koki, you were heading to the window anyways. Just, you know.
That was a mistake. That was because the entire scene shifted while I was holding on to Koki.
You know, maybe you just cast a little magic. You know,
This
help your brother.
arguably
Anybody
is
got a
the
birthday coming
most
up? Can we get our nat 20 birthday?
Koki is
the
Cupid.
entire campaign right now. This is the roll. It all comes
Dude.
down to this.
All
Don't
right.
interrupt me when I'm laying on hands, okay?
All right, here we go. Okay.
Did it have to be like 100 or something?
Lower things happen in
Okay.
in how I
Oh,
roll.
okay.
Lower is things happen. So, as suspected, nothing came of it.
Tyrion pulled out.
Except for a great
All right. Yeah. All right. And so Hates, after the act is finished, will simply whisper, "Come back and see me."
If I'm ever in this area again, I'll make that promise to you right now.
All right, and she'll lean centrally onto the bed and give you a little wave. Better hurry, ship's leaving, Navy boy.
Yep. You see me like very, very quickly, and maybe like I stumble and fall down, like putting my clothes back on and shit, like realizing what time it is. Haha.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late. What an actual Chad.
Yeah, you just see me like I just have my pants and my boots on, my hammer slung over my I'm no shirt on, hammer slung over the back. I got it like a
Your
rope
armor is,
with
like,
my
under your
shit
arm.
around it. Yep, exactly. And I'm just like walking, biggest smile you ever fucking saw on your face, coming like back to the ship.
He's running.
Boots untied,
I
hair's
might be even
disheveled.
singing. Oh, what a wonderful day. It's a great day to be out here in the sunshine.
And then under his
Here for
breath,
30 minutes.
under his breath, you hear "best fishing trip ever."
Tyrion caught a whopper.
You got to drown Jerry and have sex. That's amazing.
We are ready. Get on board.
It's a perfect day.
Koki walks around behind Tyrion and like pats him on the back before getting in.
You have to
walk
like
up.
probably wipe your hand off. It's probably got sweaty now.
Congrats on the sex.
What an awkward congratulations. Thank you.
You did it, bud.
All right, as you guys get onto the ship, you will notice that there's a couple of other sailors there, as it is a small jund. And then you will see this woman step down from the aft. All right. You will see this. Baisho, are these the ones that you spoke of? He will nod. Yes, they are. Well then, have any of you ever been on a ship before?
Koki has not.
Pay attention then, because where we're going to need all hands. Get to it! All right, and she will start calling out directions and start calling out orders as the different sailors move around the boat. And we try.
Oh, that's great art, by the way.
Oh yes, it is. That
love
was
that.
was done by, I believe, Stormrider.
Yep. Right there at the bottom. That's cool.
She's very cool. Captain of the Death Pedal.
Death Petal. Okay, that's the name of the ship.
Yep. Give me just a second.
God, I just think with like Squint staring at Jerry, it reminds me of that image of like Barnacle Boy. I can't remember. He's like destroying something with his sulfur vision, but where it's like he's just staring at the thing.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Shall destroy it with my sulfur vision.
All right.
And how are we to address? I kind of put by show aside. How are we to address? It's Captain?
Captain Foley, but Captain should be fine.
Very well.
All right. Loading you guys up on the boat.
I'm on it.
Okay, give me a second.
What's the weather like? Is it a nice day?
It is clear, yes.
Clear skies and calm waters.
All right, here we go. Give me just a second. All righty. You get that going there. This over here.
So that scene just guaranteed that like a quarter of the fan art can't be shown at the end of this, right?
All right. And as you get onto the death pedal, you can see that the ship takes off from the port, and first you sail southward down the river until finally in the distance you can see that the abyssal ocean opens up before you. You also notice that Foley seems to be checking her charts, and even though she's a captain, she's doing a lot of the work herself. You will also notice a couple other things about her. Make some perception checks for me.
Sure.
If I roll another freaking 1.
Huh, I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, come on!
Wow.
All right. Well, as you kind of look around the ship, you notice a couple of things. First, most of the people here are wearing all kinds of strange outfits. Like their colors clash. There seems to be a lot of, differences in their uniforms. There's not really a lot of uniformity. And the most, I guess, bedazzled in this way is Foley.
I'm sorry, I just got back. Am I dead?
No, make a perception check. It's fine.
Oh, sorry about that.
You died.
Came back to life though. Squints gave you mouth to mouth.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Thank you,
so,
Spence.
So essentially, that's what you notice about all the different, the different sailors here. The captain herself is covered in all sorts of finery, but mismatched and clashing finery, not something out of any uniform. It actually looks like it belongs to many different people or different styles. You can see that her hair is tied up in a work bun, but what is the most lavish of her are the long and intricate strings of tattoos on her left arm. You also notice that she wields at her side a massive hook attached to a chain and a smaller, sharp piece of metal. And then finally, the ship seems to stabilize, and she calls out, "Calm waters! Take your rations!" And everybody starts to eat as she kind of sits down and eats a little too, but keeps her eyes open on the helm.
What did she refer to us as?
She refers to you as...
she said, come something. Come
eat your rations, basically. It's, there's calm waters, and she's calling everybody can eat.
Oh! Calm waters. I thought you said, like come everyone, but a different word.
Yeah, calm waters, yeah.
Sorry.
Elliot sees a moment to approach Scribbles and taps on his shoulders.
Ah, yes. How may I help you?
Welcome to the crew.
Thank you.
And I give him the flute that I purchased.
Oh my goodness!
I thought perhaps you would like this.
Oh my! It's been a long time since last I played a flute.
Perhaps you can play a song.
Let me see if I can. Sorry.
That was beautiful.
Oh, I'm a little rusty, but I think I have some of it. Whew. This is a song called Misplaced Words.
Does it sound good? Like, is he playing well?
He's
or
playing
is he-
all right. Yeah.
Like, how are the people around on the boat reacting to this? Is anybody noticing him playing? Like, is anybody kinda
They
getting-
notice, but then one of them starts stopping the deck. And everybody starts to join, and the captain will smile and allow her men to continue, and they will perform a sea shanty.
Nice.
It's boisterous, it's loud, and you see that 4 of the men take off the tops of their robes, and you see they are covered in all sorts of ritualistic scarring, implant, like, oh god, what is that called?
Augmentations?
No, the one where they put the beads inside the bumps. They make the bumps. What is that called? It's called.
Oh man.
I cannot remember what it's called, but essentially they have all that as well, and you
the
can
dermal
see.
beads?
Yeah, and you can see that they have all these like intense tattoos, and then the 4 of them pull out these enormous masks, like they're huge and ornate, covered in all sorts of fearsome designs, and they put it over their faces, and they start to and they will start to perform, and then Foley will kind of smile, and then she'll say, "They're just showing off for you," and make me history checks for those of you that are from the east.
Oh, the void. What is that again?
Say again.
The void.
The
I think it was. I forget which one it was.
All right, roll. They're, with having some time have been around these people, you recognize who they are. So, there are 2 different kingdoms that are represented on this boat. The first, the captain, and most of the people here are from the Chang clan, which is specifically a coastal kingdom, that a coastal clan that focuses on the sea, and they are also known by most others as the clan associated with piracy. Their clan weapon, which is the boarding kursigama, is the weapon that is presented in the art there of the chain and the hook. However, the 4 individuals that are dancing in the center of the boat represent themselves as the Haka. Essentially, they are these Maui-esque warriors that are covered in all sorts of ritualistic scarring and tattoos, which depict all the things that they have done in their life. So each of these 4 men have a canvas of their exploits presented across their body.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there food being served here?
Yeah, rations are being handed out.
Okay, and people are dancing? Is this a party?
Negative. This is actually this is actually a part of work.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. This is not a
Work party. It's a work
See,
party.
Jerry,
Oh
the
my
way
God.
we know that, Jerry, is that you're still breathing.
I didn't know if I should be jumping overboard or not.
we brought you to the middle of the ocean to kill you via party, Jerry.
Real quick before we continue, Raul shares his information. He lets everyone know, oh, these are Shang and Haka, and those tattoos mean this and that kind of thing. Just kind of says them offhandedly as we're all watching.
Amazing.
Cookie
It's
is
sort of-
is nodders.
Okay.
This whole time, Jerry has been watching like them do this, and he tries to like see what they're saying and join in and tries to learn the song.
Oh
You know?
yeah? All right, make me a Let's see. Make me a performance check.
Okay.
Let's get some drunk wedding singing going on here.
All right. Let's see here. There we go.
Oh,
Hell
wow.
yeah! I know the words of this song and I'm singing it.
That's actually fucking awesome. Hold on. Because as it just so happens, as you start to join in with them, at first they kind of look at you kind of suspiciously, but then you fall into rhythm rather easily, and now I get to do this. Oh, this is so sick. Hold on. I'm so glad you rolled well. The four Haka, the four men will finish their Haka, and as they do, their masks will jingle, and you will actually see their tattoos light up with magic, and the entire ship is blessed on its travel, and it zooms forward in the waves. You notice that several of the Chang hold on to the sides of the boat, and the captain braces herself as it starts to move forward with an increased capacity of speed. But you will also notice something else, Tiri. The tips of your fingers on your nails are also glowing the same color. And then one of the Haka will approach you. And hold on, let me go get his token.
Just for visual, like, anybody's picturing it in their head, like, Kiri like takes the wrapping off of his hair that's, it's tied back neatly, takes it off and just lets his white dreadlocks like just fall down and like blow in the sea air and stuff like that, and it kind of looks like the cover of like a trashy romance novel.
Elliot's watching this, and as he's seeing all these burly men with their scars and tattoos, he undoes his vest and sort of just like looks at his own scarring and kind of looking at theirs and looking down at his.
Oh man, actually,
Koki's just sitting on the deck enjoying his rations and reading the Book of Western Gods. But as he's getting to the passage about Veyron, the boat picks up speed and he loses focus.
all right, here we go. Let me use this guy.
And I think for anyone like wondering what's going on, having a destination, having a set goal, and traveling and going to that thing, it really lights up Tiri. Like, he loves not like the standing around was like, it was hard for him.
Okay, you might notice that Elliot's starting to kind of itch his skin a little bit. He was doing it on the dock a little bit. Now he's doing it a little bit more. You could see the contrast now that he's got his vest open, maybe, that he's getting a bit of a sunburn. He's not out in the sun this much, usually.
Gonna walk on over to Elliot. Is Elliot okay out here in the sun? Elliot seems a little burnt.
All right, here we go. So the man will approach Tiri and will hold out his hand to shake.
I will take it.
All right, and he will give you the warrior shake as you see this guy.
Okay.
And then he will shake your hand and he will go, Doskeroma. It's been a long time since I've seen someone from the west participate in the Haka. Tell me, where are you from, friend? The spirit of the warrior favors you.
That's something I'm not like sure how to answer. I'll tell him, but like I don't know like the lands of the area and stuff like that. Like, proper names and that and such.
Huh. All right. Wait. Are you saying that you don't answer? I'm sorry. I was a little.
No. I'm saying I don't know like proper names of places and such, but I'll tell him. I will. You know.
Oh, you're from Eldashar Kai. That's your homeland.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from Eldashar Kai. Born and raised, but I love to travel, adventure.
I see.
This is I haven't done a lot of long sea voyages, but I feel it like it suits me.
Perhaps it does, friend. It is not common that the Haka, the warrior spirit as he hits his own chest, favors one not of our people. I do not see any markings on you. If I may, as he gestures that you should take your armor off so he can see you.
Oh no, I'm shirtless, man.
Oh, you already are? Sick.
Oh yeah.
In that case, he'll kind of take a closer look. And he takes a long time to look at you, and then he says, your people, they are warriors, yes?
Yes.
And now I get to reveal why I'm so hyped right now.
Okay.
The Haka actually contain the cumulative spirit of the warrior in their people. So Haka warriors, when they perform their Haka dance, can actually cause fear in their enemies, but some warriors can even master it further and actually summon the spirit of their ancestors to fight through them. Normally, the Haka does not favor anyone else other than the Maori, unless they are of a warrior race. As it just so happens, the Sharkai are a warrior race from Elda Sharkai, and so the Haka can be channeled by Tiri. And so,
Oh my god.
and so I can now offer to you an unlocked path, and that is the path of the Haka,
Dude!
if you so choose to follow it. Now I get to explain the path mechanic. So, one of the new mechanics that I'm introducing in Glaeus is that you have your character's class and race, but there is also a path. The path means that you can interact with different story elements and actually gain different powers and even improve those things as you walk that path. The path that is now available to Tiri because you participated in the Haka and were found worthy of the warrior spirit because you performed the performance well enough, and you are also a warrior race. You can choose to take that path. And if you do choose to take that path, Tokuoma will give you your first tattoo on the path of the Haka.
Dude, Tiri's unlocking pass. He's getting laid. Like this is
This is the Terry episode.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, man.
I just want to point out when Tokuoma was talking to Tiri, someone in chat said sex too.
I don't have a lot of peanut butter, but I got a lot of jelly right now. That's for sure.
And you said it's called Path of the Haka?
Path of the Haka, yep.
Okay. Now, obviously, the first question I gotta ask is, does this conflict with anything like my oaths or?
No. In fact, if anything,
Okay.
it's more in line with your natural predisposition because you're a Sharkai, which they believe in the might makes, the strong eat the weak, might makes right, all that stuff. It's actually
Right,
very much
gotcha.
in line with your own thing. Although, I would say that the difference is that the Sharkai are more imperial with their use of strength, whereas the Haka are more loosely associated with it. More of like the Sharkai are more imperialistic and like strength is like a duty, whereas the Haka strength is being able to party and protect yourself and your family kind of thing. So it's more like grassroots, I guess. I'm trying to explain it properly, but the point is that they synergize. One can work with the other, and it doesn't risk any of your tenets that you follow.
Okay.
So yeah,
Now, is he asking me to
basically,
Like,
yeah. He says
choose now?
the Haka has chosen you, and we have some time before the library. If you'd like, my friend, we could see how deep it goes.
Now, since Zeke knows all that information you just said, but Tiri doesn't, this is the response he gives. I am honored. I would love nothing more than to accept. I must pray on it.
Take your time, my friend. We will be here. All right.
Very well.
So the journey of the ship's journey is going to take about 3 to 4 days, depending on wind, to reach the Black Library. So you've got some time to think.
Okay. Yeah, and I would love to like take that time to think and to talk about like what you like, get the information out of them what you gave to me as the player.
That's fine.
So once I do that, then we can go from there.
Can I?
'Cause I'm down. I'm in. Thierry is 100% like, this is fucking where I belong, dude.
Can I have a heart-to-heart with Thierry?
Okay.
Thierry, congratulations. This is very exciting. I would love if you choose to come to your ceremony thing. Unfortunately, I know there's a little oath shenanigans, and I wouldn't be able to come celebrate with you in your next step, cause it's I don't want to say the P word, and I'm wondering, I got you laid, you're gonna become this almighty path god thing. Can we just call it square? Like, Scribbles can still watch me. Maybe we just call it square with our oath and the astral time lords and the cosmic powers, because I really want to be there and cheering you on with you and Hates Water as you take
Jerry.
the next step. Yes.
You must misunderstand.
I am so
Your
misunderstood.
Your oath is not to me,
It's to...
to the oath keeper.
Yes, of course. Of course. I can't come to your P word and enjoy in a celebration, because if I do, I will die.
Rawl laughs audibly, clearly enjoying it.
So I
You
would
would
like
to be let out of your oath, and I kind of like smirk like that. That's never gonna happen.
Don't take
You
the low-hanging
you
fruit.
can ask, perhaps pray to Babylon, and see if they will amend or
you think
let you
praying
out of your oath.
Babylon right now on a small cramped ship in the middle of the ocean is a good idea?
You're asking me to let you out of something I cannot let you out of. I do not have the key for this gate.
What if we just call it square and we spit on it?
Rawl kind of steps in. Are you not understanding the words coming out of his mouth?
I don't know what I'm understanding. I want to go to a P word and I can't. And like I wouldn't even fuck with things at the P word. I would clap when they introduce him. I would make a sign of some sort.
Now, were we made aware of what you're talking about? Because this party was in your vision. Did you relay all that yet, or?
He means a wonderful ass P word.
Yeah.
No, I'm wondering if Jerry like told us about that vision.
Oh, I mean, so Thierry saw the party.
Yeah, Thierry saw it, so you know about it. Like, yes, you have that knowledge in character. At least Thierry does. I don't know if Jerry divulged all of it to the others, but.
And I said, and I look at that, and if I recall that image, was that party anywhere on a boat? Was it on a boat?
It was not, and it. Sorry, it was not.
Then I will say, this is what I'll say to Jerry then.
Okay. Yeah.
We shared the vision, Jerry. The party that we both saw was not on a ship. Correct?
I don't.
Correct. Okay.
Correct.
So that means that this particular gathering is not the one that you must avoid. Correct? Correct.
Okay.
So, if we do the ceremony or whatever happens, and we have a P word, as you put it, on the ship, I think your oath is safe.
Wait. Time out. Oh, see, wasn't the oath any party?
So yeah, there's two things.
No, the oath was that he wouldn't benefit from changes in time.
Well, there was two things. I wasn't allowed to go to a party, and I wasn't allowed to benefit anything from changing time. So I can't go to a party.
I'm just gonna kind of like, as Thierry says this, Rawl's gonna kind of step in and be like, Terry, maybe we shouldn't clarify his oath. Maybe he should take this up with the person he made the oath with.
I'm trying to teach him responsibility. Things have consequences.
That's not gonna work.
Things have consequences.
Well,
Jerry,
Mister, things have consequences, and just have sex with any woman on the docks. Mister, things have consequences.
the consequence of that was I had a wonderful day.
I'm very happy for that.
The Haka men hear that and they all nod and slap each other on the back.
Look, I just need some clarifications because I feel like my life is in jeopardy. I think we should take the party off the menu and keep it where I don't mess with time.
Koki
And I
recommends-
make a
Koki-
big show of like a big sigh. All right, Jerry,
Oh my god.
I will ask for you.
Really?
Close my eyes and I put my I do this big sweeping gesture and put my hands together in prayer.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
And I close my eyes and you hear just mumbling.
What's
Yeah.
she saying? What's she saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Jerry. Answer is unclear. Ask again later.
This is horseshit.
All starts tumbling and walks away.
This is horseshit. This is bullshit.
They're fucking.
And I
with you,
laugh
Jerry.
and I clap you on the back. Clap on the back.
Jerry,
I know well. Yes, Elliot.
I don't think he was being honest.
No,
I think
Elliot.
He faked it.
I think. Do you mean now or earlier? I think you faked it too. Thank you, Elliot. Your jerky was actually pretty good, by the way. Although I don't want to know how it was cooked.
You'll never know.
Walk away. Sensing a down moment, Rawl kind of walks up to our buddy Scribbles, and just kind of like, hey, Scribbles, you should probably know
Yes?
something about your charge,
Yeah.
and then explains to him the oath and the situation.
My God. Yokais. I'll look over there. Lord Rao, I require rope.
Do I have any rope to provide him?
Yes.
I give him the rope. Here you go, man. You
Excellent.
do whatever you need to do.
If ever there shall be any sort of carousement, serendipity, hoo-hawing, jamboreeing, and/or good times, I shall see that he is immediately bound and absconded from the area.
Rawl puts his tentacles on Scribbles' back and he locks eyes with him. You're a good man, Scribbles.
I thank you, my lord. He'll slap both of his eyes with his tongue.
You are an unwavering professional.
Thank you. Pardon me, Jerry.
What do you want, Scribbles?
Did he just get his attention to stare down at him?
Yep. What do you want, Scrib? Oh my God. Oh jeez.
We're getting dangerously close to a party right now, guys. We're having too much fun right now. We need to be very careful for Jerry's sake.
One more Koki is Koki, and I'm dead.
One dad joke and we're all Jerry's dead.
Wait, how many of you have drinks? 3 of you? Guys, that's dangerously close to a party.
Stop saying the P word while we're on this ship.
I'm sorry.
Koki kind of settled into the corner while everything's still kind of like going on here and goes back into his religion book.
Oh, what a fucking nerd. It's good stuff. All right, whenever Zeke gets back, we can do the Haka stuff.
Well, while he's bioing, can I talk to, is it Foley?
Yep, the captain.
Captain Foley?
Yep.
I missed a little bit of the intro while I was using the bathroom. Did she threaten us yet or no?
No. She demanded work from you, and nobody gave her back sass, so they are currently all alive.
Okay, I guess I'm just curious a little bit more about what she does. If she does she have a family, a husband,
Won't
kids?
talk to her.
Okay. Can I get backup? Like, can I have Elliot come help?
No,
you got backup.
No.
There you go.
There you go. There's backup. Yeah, he's here.
I don't want this backup. I feel like Elliot's getting so much better at talking to people, and much better than I am. That maybe he can like be my interpreter if I screw up some things. And I guess Foley, thank you for sharing. Did we pay for this?
By show
Bi
did. By
Yeah.
show paid for passage, yes.
Are you
Oh.
making like a gesture to Elliot to like come
Yeah, I would
over?
love to make a gesture, Elliot. I wanna
Okay, all right.
Yes, thank you. But Foley, hi.
The captain will turn and say, address me as captain.
Captain Foley, like full term.
That's better.
Thank you. This is a wonderful boat. Me and my partners in crime, and then I point to Scribbles and Elliot. We just had a couple of questions. That comes off as accusatory. It's not. I was curious more. I'm
She'll hold
Jerry.
up a hand. Ask.
Okay, yes. How long have you been doing this?
16 years.
Is it okay? I'm gonna look at Elliot real quick. And I'm gonna whisper to Elliot. Is it rude to ask a lady how old she is, or thoughts, Elliot?
Elliot says
I
out
am
loud,
36.
Oh, she heard. Okay. How did you get into this business?
My father.
Father. Is this his boat or is this your boat?
No, this one is mine. I constructed it from several enemies that attempted to accost me on my previous vessel.
Oh, so like an amalgamation of boats you put together.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you ever travel? I mean, is your father still alive? Is that rude to ask?
Unfortunately, he is not.
I am sorry to hear that, Captain.
That's no reason to apologize. He was simply too slow.
Too
Death is-
slow.
Yeah, Elliot speaks up. Death is but another chapter.
What are your thoughts on that statement, Captain Foley?
I think your strange, sunburnt friend is correct.
I agree, and I was just curious in terms of also continuing other chapters of life. Do you have a husband or kids?
Elliot pulls out jerky.
She'll lean forward. Why do you ask that question, stranger?
Well, I was enamored when I had stepped onto your such gracious, not a party boat, but a great ship. And I'm not really I think you're beautiful. I don't actually know if I don't know what sex is. But hi, I'm Jerry, and at this point I'm
Please
looking
make
at,
me a persuasion check, sweet mother of God.
Wow.
But I'm staring at Tiri as I say all this, like as in I can do it too.
It's even worse.
It just whispers.
Yes.
Elliot just
The
whispers.
correct result.
You're,
I
you're killing it, Jerry.
She will look at Jerry and will say, you know, a man like you has its uses. And she'll snap her fingers. Tie him to the mast. All right. Unfortunately, Jerry, for the crime of coming on to the fucking captain and not being charming about it, is pulled up into the rigging and tied to the mast for the remainder of the journey.
Seeing this go on, Rawl starts.
The remainder of the
shrilling,
journey?
"Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Elliot reaches into his bag and grabs a little bit of jerky and tries to like put it in your mouth and kind of looks at you like, you want some?
I think at this point, all Jerry could think is, how did Terry do it?
How did he do it? I can do it too.
You're gonna need your strength. Eat up. And I'm like putting the jerky on your lips,
Dude,
like right around there.
Jerry was swinging above his weight class, bro.
Koki looks up from the book and sees Jerry tied up, like slams the book shut and rushes over here, like, why is Jerry tied up to the mast?
He knows why.
You got so close, but so far.
I don't even. I'm just dejected at this point as I'm being slowly spoon-fed jerky from Elliot's hands.
One of them,
What did Jerry do?
He played hard and fast and lost.
Koki does not understand.
One
hear
day
this?
you will.
You're killing it, Jerry.
You hear this strange kind of sucking, sloshing sound, and you notice that Rawl is clapping his tentacles together and just laughing and smiling.
Fuck, all my homies hate Terry.
Why are friends not doing anything about this?
Okay, and as as Zeke is back, a few days have passed, and Jerry's been tied to the mast for hitting on the captain improperly. So everything is normal, essentially. Okay, and so you spend some time with Tokuoma and the other Haka warriors. And
Is Tokuoma the one that
Yeah.
approached me?
yeah,
Okay.
that's that guy right there.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, would you like to walk the path of the Haka?
I would love to.
Aw, shit.
Woo!
Like Ewok, like yub nub, like yub nub, yub nub. And like we start playing the flutes, and somebody grabs the harmonica. Yub nub.
Not having fun. Not a party. Can't get killed.
Well,
It's like the Knights of the Round Table song from Monty Python, and Jerry's the dude like hanging in the dungeon, clapping his hands.
No clapping. No happiness on this mast.
Tell me we get to do like one of those awesome like Maui warrior dance.
Jerry, did you Chill, did Jerry like the jerky? What did he think of it?
He liked it. He's just dejectedly eating it just out of your hand, I guess. But as Koki's kind of asking the question of what happened, he's just not responding. He's mumbling and eating the jerky out of your hand.
Yeah, I'm like a Elmira, like overfeeding.
Mind you,
Totally overfeeding you.
Mind you, this is 3 days ago.
Yeah, it's 3 days of
All
jerky
right.
and you.
All right, as you
You keep getting this.
as you sorry, as you sit down with the Haka at the so first of all the Haka gather around you, and as you accept their offer to walk the path, they all do bust out drinks. It is a celebration. Thankfully, Jerry is bound to the mast and is unable to participate in any way in the party. So, that part is okay. And as such...
Okay, speaking of Monty Python, you remember that guy who was all chained up and he was like hanging from the wall and clapping along?
Yeah.
That's Jerry. Yeah.
No, it is not. He will not clap. He will not participate.
There is no fun. There is nothing. Nothing at all. All right.
Only a model.
It's only a model. Okay.
Planned this.
So, as such, the Haka begin their ritual. They begin to stomp like... And they'll start to clap, and then Tokuama will dab a very long, thin needle in different paints, and then he will kind of walk over. He will sit down, and he will take your hand, Oh no, did I mess up my mic again? I gotta stop doing that.
You
Sounds
fine.
all right to me.
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah.
Did I mess it up? It's fine.
No, it
now?
was
No,
just
you sound good. You sound fine.
Okay.
when you were doing the stomping thing. It was like feeding or clipping or whatever. Like,
I gotta figure out how to fix it. Anyway,
Sound like a heavy anime hit.
so anyway, Tokuoma dips the needle, and then he asks you, 4 great spirits watch over the Haka warriors. Which one watches your soul, brother? And there are 4 choices you get to make on this path.
Okay.
And each of them are an animal spirit that will basically be your Haka spirit. There is the shark, the tiger, the hawk, and the badger.
Okay. Now, have I since I've had a couple of days, have I inquired? I would imagine I would have inquired about these
Yeah, so
choices. Okay.
So the shark represents the fury of the waves, an unrelenting predator that chases its foes to extinction. The tiger represents the proud guardian, challenging any that would approach, and is a leader of the people. The hawk represents the master hunter, feeding and providing for all, and nothing escapes its sight. And the badger represents one who depends on themselves, needing no other.
Okay. Let's see. So I got the shark written down, but I got Fury of the Waves that doesn't tell me. What was the shark again?
The shark represents a furious personage hunting its enemies to extinction.
Okay.
Relentlessness. Here, I'll give you some one-word descriptors. So shark is relentlessness. Tiger is leadership. Hawk is companionship. And badger is self-sufficiency.
Okay.
Koki licks his eyes.
I think I will be the tiger.
All right. The Haka start stomping on the boat, clapping their hands, reciting the mantra of the tiger. And as this happens, your first tattoo is added to which is your dominant hand.
Let's just say the right hand.
All right. He will flip you palm up, and he will put it upon your wrist and up the forearm. And you will see that a magnificent silver tiger, because you have darker skin, will be etched into your flesh. And you have now gained the first step of the Haka. All right, so what this means mechanically is that once per long rest, you may enact the power of the tiger, and doing so, you can activate your Haka. This takes an action, and doing so grants all of your allies advantage on their next roll.
That's
All of them.
Great.
All right.
The tiger.
Okay. I knew it was coming, but I was hoping it wouldn't.
Oh, it's coming. and we'll joke about it again. I'm sure.
What cereal is Tiri the Tiger the mascot of?
That's a good one.
Geckos.
Geckos. Time loops.
Oh, that's pretty good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, and so the Haka warriors finish imprinting you with their first of many tattoos. They will all celebrate your name, welcoming you into the warrior spirit, and they will get blackout, piss drunk.
That sounds like a fucking good time to me.
All
The
right,
P word.
and thus
Now, hold on.
finally,
Let me just make sure I have this written down correctly before we go on to the partying. Power of the Tiger. I grant advantage to all companions.
the ability is called Tiger's Roar. When you activate
Okay.
it, it takes an action, and all allies gain advantage on the next roll that they would take. So next
Got
d20
it.
roll.
Okay. Tiger's Roar. Got it. Okay, cool.
Yep, and there you go. And thus, your journey on the ship continues as you party and sail the rest of the way until finally the ship arrives at the Black Library. And that is a good place to call it, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Hey,
such
chilled.
a good,
We had a
good one.
great party. That was awesome, man. You should have been there. It was crazy. Terry turned into a tiger. Shit was popping off.
I had my eyes closed the whole time.
Yeah, Jerry, you missed it. Tyrion went full Siegfried and Roy on us.
You got a face tattoo? What did I
No,
hear?
he got it on his wrist.
Oh, I thought he got a tiger face tattoo.
Man,
Cool, man. I made you a jerky and tequila. Here, take it.
I'm just gonna smack on this jerky and watch. That got me.
That was so good.
Bold. When you started hitting on the late, it's like bold strategy card. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would roll a 1.
Yeah, that was absolutely.
Congrats on the sex.
It was really helping it.
Congrats on the sex.
Oh.
All right.
Koki thinks you should have grabbed the captain's tail.
Hey yo, you guys like fan art?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah,
For
let's-
this episode, absolutely.
Here we go. Oh, cool. It's me. Yep. Thank you.
Mr. Dad, Arcadum, my lord.
Oh wow. Oh, we got some minis.
Titles.
That's his mask.
Oh, yeah.
Elliot in his mask.
I look like Master Chief.
Jerry, no. Jerry, stop.
It's a little jarring to see a crossbow from the side like that. I thought he just had a shotgun.
He just has
Like a sawed-off
he has a
shotgun.
gun. Ooh. Very nice, Kooky.
A very angry Koki.
Oh God. Corrupted Tyranny.
Ooh.
I love that. Someone tweeted that at me. That is awesome. Very cosmic horror.
Why do I have to be a clown? You're the most amusing of us all, Jerry.
Is that one of my skeletons on the spinning wheel?
My default setting is exclaim, and it gets my dads in trouble. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. All right, so it looks like the party is in casual wear this time around. Okay, that Elliot is very sexy for some reason.
Yeah, Photoshop that to be jerky.
Yo, that Jerry, Jerry's outfit there. Damn, that's some GQ looking stuff.
I know. Oh my God. Men's Health magazine.
Oh boy.
Oh, I got a frog hoodie.
Okay, that's cool.
Dude, that's Ninja.
What is going on with Raw? What is going on with Raw right now? This
Oh my God. Dude, he looks like Hassan.
Whoa!
Hipster roll.
Bro, hot boy summer. That's what's going on right now. Oh look, there's all the boys together. That's sick.
I like that I'm showing off my watch. That's great.
Love it.
Like that, it's the new tag hour.
Crowley. Steal a magic item with the power to change fate itself. Use it to insert yourself into another campaign for a bonus session and a banging party. Your party and 2 gods will fucking kill you if you go. Your party and 2...
Oh no.
Oh God, dude. No, dude. Oh no. Feels strong, man.
Oh, man.
There's so much going on in that.
One little star.
Ooh, Harry Potter.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Jerry's a Gryffindor?
That checks out. Courage, strength, doing the right thing. That's Jerry.
Jerry trying to touch tips with Tiri.
Wow, looking very Snape.
Yo, I'll drink. You doing anything after this? To answer your question, no, I did not have a good time at the party.
So you didn't benefit from it.
Take the L, Jerry. Take the L. Nice. Nice,
A
nice, nice.
Koki.
Nice, nice, nice.
Nice, Terry.
Where's the Tiri having sex pictures?
I am about to commit an act of hubris I may not survive.
I ain't bitch made.
I ain't bitch.
Not me, Buster.
A Time Warden poem. Round and round it goes, seconds bleed into years. They protect the flow from rips and tears. A fate unknown, blessed it is, blissed ignorance for all their years. Ooh. Very cool. L did something. This was just called Two Bros.
Better tomes and curses.
You guys,
I love the shower cap on Terry.
the shower cap and the rolling pins. Like, he got rolling pins in Raw's hair. Jerry's tied to the bed.
Not only tight, he's gagged too.
Secret jerky, bonus bacon.
Aw.
That's great.
Koki's just so happy he was right.
Scribbles looks like a watermelon. Bookcock? Do you find something amusing about the name Bookcock? Biggest. Oh
Koki
no.
egg. Yeah, that's the actual egg Koki was hatched in.
Oh.
Ink and blood. Nice. LOL sass. Sass, more sass. Bookcock gives Jerry a calling card. It's for a card game that only plays on Thursday. Jerry is going to get the Divine Crew into camp.
Did he give me the card?
I think he gave one to everybody. He was passing them out, but I don't remember.
They made up. Oh.
Lem.
Oh my.
Hello.
Raul, we're the only ones with no action this episode.
I know. We'll just have to do something about that next episode.
Oh, look, there you guys go.
They get tied up.
Okay, that was Jerry Jerky.
I am adorable.
Most
Black pepper
moist
Jerry jerky.
It's cherry jerky.
That's not good.
There and stock.
That's not good.
You'll never know what goes into cherry jerky.
I teased on purpose that as I got close to the Varen passages, the boat sped up and I lost focus.
Oh shit, it's Jerry.
There's no
I like
rope
that
and we
one.
tied to a mast.
Oh my god, this one's so good, dude. POV, you're Jerry and you just broke your oath.
Is that the time comp man?
That's Judge Dredd.
Oh, Judge
Oh my god.
That's Terry.
judged.
You've been judged.
Dude, his abs have abs.
That's why he gets all the geckos.
You have the time.
Dickcock and Bookcock.
10 types of recorder players. When you sell 3 flutes in one go, flute stops.
Aww.
When
Oh,
Jerry
that's
keeps
cool.
mentioning scribbles. Yeah,
Oh, that's a great one of Cookie. That's awesome.
that one was great. Tuck the child into bed.
Aw, squints.
Wait, where's Terry?
Oh my
Nobody
God,
told
that
me
is
how to live.
accurate. Holy shit.
Ah! Who are you? You tried to drown me. Do you have any slightest idea how hard it is to narrow down?
God.
don't know why that deciding what got me so
Terry is a really cool NPC with a funny name. He saves her from Jerry shenanigans. Shark kayaks have a risk where they drown. That's true. They do that.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's.
I love like the barely visible squint still staring at Jerry from the water.
I'm looking.
Oh, the little eyelid.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
That's great.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Could we please get that line as Elliot?
Hey, Scribbles, you ever heard of multi-level marketing? Jerky.
Jerky
Oh my
launch.
god.
Snap into a Slim Jim. There we go.
Oh, I like that one a lot.
We all know what happens next.
Scribbles is my new favorite D&D character.
Oh, I love that joke from which that was the Pride of the Night Wolf. Yeah. Oh god, I love that joke.
I guess I'm not against the idea.
Now, okay, I've never seen that. Like, if that's a meme or whatever, is that a good?
That's
like, are they excited?
that's
Oh, yeah.
excited. Yeah.
Okay.
The party watching Terry get out the guy go, interesting. Oh god. Holy water for breakfast.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yes, there it is. There it is. Sulfur vision.
Sulfur vision. You want a cookie? I am cookie. No, I mean like eat a cookie. No. The rest of the party, Tyrion hates waters for reasons.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Terry's finishing
Do it must be
logbook.
done.
Oh my god, that's a reference to another character named Scribbles, an actual player. It's very good. Oh,
I was
well.
waiting for the crossover.
that's
Oh my god.
that's pretty good. They don't know I'm not allowed to be. That was really good.
Real.
What the fuck?
You can harmonize with yourself, man.
That little scamp. Jerry gets tied up.
Come on.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit. I'm on a boat and I'm going fast. The sun is a deadly laser, Jerry.
The sun is a deadly laser.
The sun is a deadly laser, Jerry. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh
So
shit.
good.
Jesus.
Oh,
That's that might be the cover of a romantic novel.
Yeah.
It looks very Walking Dead, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The chin. Holy shit.
It's a mighty chin.
Chad
Here
Deere.
is doing things to me.
It's a bold strategy con. Let's see if it pays off. Time loops.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my god, this is great.
The water knows what it did.
The water knows what it did. Stomp. Is this a party? Am I going to die for being here? No, Jerry, this is not a party. Babylon and I will not kill you for being here. I don't know what.
Oh
I think
my.
it's a Hero Forge token of you in the maid outfit.
Oh, yep. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Jerry.
we'll save that for the other collection.
Jerry.
Want some jerky?
Jerry.
Holy shit, the next one.
Oh my god.
What in the fuck?
Damn.
That one is.
Holy
so sick.
shit.
Unbelievably sick.
Gravy.
That is cool.
The time has come, the walrus said, for everyone to die. That's awesome.
So you got to get that one printed out and frame it.
Yeah, you look like a Dota 2 character or
My
something.
lord,
Seriously,
dude, that's
that's-
incredible.
That is great character art.
A good Elliot
This is
with an
definitely your
unbuttoned
guys' energy, dude.
Strap Jerry to the ceiling for the LAN party.
Elliot in the bottom left.
Just staring.
The boys silently cheering him on from over there. Ooh, Jerry with a tiger tattoo on his back. Very cool.
That's awesome.
So is actually I wanted to ask, is that going all the way up my arm like a sleeve, or is it just like
Like a sleeve up your forearm, yeah.
just to the elbow?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh, you mean this tail? Oh,
Oh, boy.
my god.
Oh boy.
Woo! Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire! All right. Well, that will conclude all the fan art.